Hello, welcome to this full body yoga practice with me. My name's Jess. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga flow that's going to help to improve your strength, flexibility and balance for the whole body. It's a mixed levels flow. I shall be sure to offer options throughout to make sure we can all enjoy the practice. We are going to be starting today's practice at the back of the mat on our knees. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and I'll see you there. Okay, at the back of the mat, on the knees. If this is not a pose that is comfortable for you, then you're welcome to just take a seat. You can take a cross-legged seat if you'd prefer, or we're on the knees. So just take a moment to get yourself comfortable. Slowly start to deepen the breath. You can close your eyes here if you like. Relax your shoulders. And slowly we start to deepen our breath. Inhaling through the nose, allowing the belly to expand as you fill your lungs. And sigh it out, feeling your lungs empty as you exhale. Take a couple more breaths on your own. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, drop your right ear over your right shoulder. Nice side stretch down the left-hand side of your neck. Inhale to come back to center. And exhale to drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Take a breath in here. And a long breath out. Inhale back to center. And we take it back over to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale to the left. Coming back through to center, pull your shoulders up towards your ears, take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, roll your shoulders down and away. Do a few more shoulder rolls on your own. And then when you're ready, place your right fingertips down on the mat by your side and inhale to lift your left hand up and overhead for a nice side body stretch. Take a nice deep breath in here, roll your chest open and exhale to switch sides. Left hand comes down, inhale as you reach your right hand up and overhead, opening the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, back to center, coming onto all fours, so walk your hands forward. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, knees come under the hips, press into the tops of your feet. On your next breath in, we're going to drop our center into our cow pose. Lift your chest, lift your chin, big breath in. As you breathe out, round through to your cat pose. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale back to your cow pose. And exhale. Cat pose. Inhale, do a few more rounds on your own with your own breath. When you're ready, back to neutral spine. Pressing into all 10 fingers, take the weight out of your wrists, curl your toes under, and on your next breath in, lift your knees, let them hover just an inch off the mat here, floating table. Pressing out of your shoulders, pull the pit of your belly in and up. We hold for 5, deep breath in, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, lift your hips all the way up and back into your downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward if needed, make any adjustments. You could press one heel down and then the other. Bump your hips from side to side. Relax the back of your neck. And lift the hips nice and high, really pressing the chest down towards the thighs here. Take a couple of rounds of breath here on your own. Just taking this time to warm up the body. And just find any movement that feels good. Find stillness in your dog here. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. Sigh it out. Step your left foot across the right foot across the left, and take baby steps towards the top of the mat. We find our forward fold when we get there. Feet are hip width apart. A generous bend in the knees, and you can ragdoll here. Clasp opposite hand with opposite elbow and just hang your torso heavy. You can sway gently from side to side if you like. Ground down through all four corners of both feet. Press your toes into the mat. And relax the back of your neck. Take a couple of breaths here. You can close your eyes if you like. Release your hands down to the mat if you were holding onto your elbows. Bend your knees even more as we roll up to standing. Rolling up through the spine. Draw the shoulders down and away from your ears. Open your palms forward. Mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. To sigh it out. Breathe in as we reach our hands all the way up to extended mountain pose. Clap your hands together and bind your fingers coming into your steeple grip. So you've got your pointer fingers facing up towards the sky. Inhale to reach. Really pull your elbows back, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale here. Exhale to side bend over to the left. Pressing into both feet evenly, really rolling the chest open. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, back to center. Inhale here. And exhale to side bend over to the right. Really pulling the elbows back and opening through the chest. Deep breath in. And exhale, back through to center. Keeping your steeple grip, really pulling the shoulders back, really drawing the elbows back towards the ears. We're going to send our weight into our left foot, and we're slowly going to hinge forwards at the hips and lift the back foot, coming into our warrior three pose. Lifting the right heel, flex your right toes down towards the earth. Reach your hands forward. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Slowly lower the back foot down and pivot on the back foot. We're going to come into our reverse triangle, keeping that steeple grip, turning your torso to the right hand side of the mat and lean your torso back for your reverse triangle. Inhale here and exhale. Sigh it out. Let's pause here for one more breath. And exhale. Sigh it out. Coming all the way back up to an upright position. Release the mind. Feel the energy rush back through to your fingertips. Reaching with the left hand, we're going to come into our triangle pose all the way down to the inside of our left ankle. Opening out through the chest. Reach your right hand all the way up. Take your gaze to your right hand. Press the hips forward. You can float your left hand. You can take it all the way down to the mat, or you can just rest your hand on your shin. 'Tis up to you. Everybody take a breath in and a long breath out. We pause for one more breath here. Slowly turning to face the top of the mat. We're going to bend into the left knee. Both hands come down to the mat. Pivot on the back foot. You can shuffle your right foot back if needed. Plant your right hand and open out to the left. Find your twist. You can lower the back knee down here if you like, or keep it lifted. It's up to you. Everybody reach up with that left hand. Take your gaze up. We pause here for a breath. Inhale. Stay for one more. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Both hands come back down to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Come into your plank pose, or you can take your half plank here. Inhale deeply. Exhale to lower to the belly. Press into the tops of your feet. Plant your hands into the mat. Inhale, lifting up, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Push back to your tabletop position. Then slowly lift the hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your dog. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Right foot steps in front of the left. Left foot steps in front of the right. Walking to the top of the mat. Find your forward fold. You can ragdoll here. And close your eyes if you like. Release your fingertips down to the mat. Bend your knees. We roll all the way up to standing. Keep the momentum going. Reach the hands all the way up and overhead. Coming back into our steeple grip. Clap the hands together. Find the bind. Peter pointers are facing up towards the sky. Really pulling the elbows back. Inhale. Exhale. We lean over to the left. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale to the right. Nice. Inhale all the way back to center. And this time we send our weight into our right foot as we slowly lift the left, hinge forwards at the hips, coming into our warrior three. Left toes are facing down towards the earth, really reaching, pulling those elbows back so that your biceps are over your ears. Inhale deeply. Exhale to lower the back foot down. We turn to face the left, straighten the right knee, turn to face the left side of the mat. Pivot on the back foot and we lean all the way back, reverse triangle. Inhale to spiral your chest open. Exhale. Let's pause here for a breath. Slowly come all the way upright, release the bind, and we reach forward with our right hand this time, coming into our triangle pose to the inside of our right ankle. Left hand reaches up towards the sky, and we press the hips forward for your triangle pose. Again, rest your hand on your shin here, or you can take it all the way down to the mat for a deeper stretch, or you can simply float your hand and challenge your core. Pause for one more breath. Exhale. Release your left hand, comes down. Turn the torso back to the top of the mat. Bend into that right knee and you can shuffle your left foot back if needed. Coming into our low lunge, place your left hand down and we open out to the right for our twist. Press the hips down. Lift your right hand, take your gaze up. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. Take one more breath here. Slowly release. Right hand comes down to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale to roll forwards and chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, or you can take cobra. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Back into our downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in when you get there. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. We're heading back to the top of the mat for our forward fold. However you get there is up to you. You can hop, skip, jump. Forward fold. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. Slowly roll up to standing. Last thing up is the crown of the head to your mountain pose. Sending the weight into your left foot. Bend your right knee and pull your heel in towards your right glute. Coming into this quad stretch balancing posture. If this feels good, you can stay here. Keep your left hand on your left hip here, or you can hold on to a wall or a chair if needed. Or you can flip the grip, take your hand to the inside of your right foot and slowly hinge forwards, coming into your dancer's pose. If you press the back of your foot into your fingertips, you can find a nice lift here. Reach your left hand forward for your dancer's pose. Keep your hips even, pelvis is square. Find your drishti and pause for a breath. Slowly release and come back to your mountain pose. Both hands on the hips and pedal the knees as we switch sides. So both hands on the hips, send your weight into your right foot. Slowly bend the left knee and pull your left heel into your left glute. You can use your hand to catch your foot and take a moment to find your balance, your drishti. Slow your breath down. Option to stay here, or you can flip your grip, take your hand onto the inside of your left foot and slowly lean your torso forward and find a lift in that back foot, reaching the right hand forwards. Dancer's pose. Pause here. Very slowly release when you're ready. Coming back to your mountain pose, both hands lift, extended mountain pose, big breath in as you reach up. Exhale to forward fold all the way down. Inhale, find a halfway lift, press your hands into your shins, nice flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back to your plank pose. And exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in your dog. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. Roll forwards back to your plank pose. And slowly lower to the belly. Place your elbows under your shoulders. And have your hands facing towards the top of the mat. Forearms are parallel to each other. For your Sphinx pose, pull your hands towards your body and lift the chest, draw your shoulder blades together. If it's a bit pinchy on your lower back, then you can take your feet wider. This will give you a little more space. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Option to stay here. If you feel you want to take it a little further, you can press your hands into the mat and slowly lift the elbows, coming into your seal pose. This can be a little intense on the lower back, so take it slow. Don't force anything here. Gaze is forwards. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Really pressing out of the shoulders here. Take one more breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly lower if you're in seal. Open your elbows wide. Place one hand on top of the other and just rest your head. You can rock your hips from side to side. Take a breath here. Lift your head and place your hands underneath the shoulders. Lift and press back up to your tabletop position. Bring the knees underneath the shoulders, walk your hands forward and lower your chest for puppy pose, forehead to the mat. You can stay on your forehead or you can come onto the chin, whatever feels good for you. Stay here for 3 deep breaths. Very slowly lift the forehead and use your hands to come back up to all fours. Walk your hands all the way back so that your hips are on your heels and allow your hips to fall to one side and come to a cross-legged seat. A cross-legged seat of your choice. You can sit up on a pillow if you like. You can rest one foot on top of the other, or you can cross at the ankles. Rest your hands wherever is comfortable. And relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. You can close your eyes here if you like. Inhale to lift the hands all the way up and overhead. Exhale to twist to the right. Left hand comes to right knee. Take your gaze past your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale to come back through to center. Both hands lift. Exhale, we twist to the left. Inhale deeply. Exhale to release. Coming back through to center, rest your hands on your knees and close your eyes if they weren't already. Let's take a moment to pause here for 5 deep breaths. Very slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And let's finish this practice here with one last big breath in together. So when you're ready, inhale to lift the hands all the way up. Take your gaze up towards your hands. Exhale to float your fingertips back down. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today for this full body yoga practice. I really hope you enjoyed the class and it sets you up for a great day. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button, leave me a little comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class, and as always, have a wonderful day.